Hey guys, Erin here from Erin Holt Health. Happy New Year! Today I'm going to give you my 5 tips for sticking with your New Year's resolution this year. The first one is to write it down. Part of my 21-day nutrition program, Fueled and Fit, is writing stuff down. And I find that this is the thing that people are most resistant to. But there's real power in putting pen to paper. It's like taking all of the thoughts and stuff that are up in your head and channeling it into one focused energy. It becomes really cerebral into concrete. And it can help you kind of narrow down your focus and see what you need to do in order to accomplish your goal. Which brings me to my next point. Number 2 is to be specific. So we get so excited come the new year. It's like a new page, a blank slate, a fresh start, and it's awesome. It's a great time to create goals. But in that excitement, we can set really big, lofty goals for ourselves, and they can be challenging to accomplish. So what I suggest you do is think about what you're going to do every day. It's like small, actionable steps. Make those your goals. I'll use my husband as an example. Last year, he lost 30 pounds. Kind of crazy. But he didn't set off at the start of the year saying, I'm going to lose 30 pounds. Instead, what he did was say, I want to create a sustainable, daily, well-rounded fitness routine. And that's what he did. He woke up at 5:30 every morning, headed out, went to the gym or to the pool or to run in the mountains. He did this consistently. He did this daily, and he lost 30 pounds when it was all said and done. So, consistency. That's my third point. Focus on consistency rather than perfection. Think about when you're first starting off. A lot of us have this black and white, all or nothing mentality. So we start off perfect on Monday. Then Tuesday morning rolls around, still feeling good. You're like, yeah, I can tackle anything. Wednesday, Thursday, you make a bad choice. And then you feel like, I gotta jump ship. I'm done here. But if you take a step back and focus again more on consistency and less on being perfect, those bad decisions just become one decision. And then you pick up and move on tomorrow. And that's really how we create that sustainable change that continues to move forward. It's not being perfect every single day. It's just doing your best every single day. I'd rather see you do 2 months or 2 years of something consistently than 2 weeks of something perfectly. The next one is to plan for setbacks. This is kind of funky, I know, especially when you're first starting off. Again, it's that excitement piece. You're excited, you're ready to take on and conquer the world. So to plan how you might fail isn't exactly something that you want to do. But if you use the past as your teacher, if you look back and say, why haven't I accomplished goals in the past? What has stopped me? What has kept me from accomplishing them? What have been excuses that I've made up? And then you take those and you plan for those to happen again, and you develop a plan of attack for when they do happen. You're going to be way more successful in achieving your goals, because if they happened before, I promise you they will happen again. So what has stood in your way? What has been a roadblock? Has it been time management? Has it been time of day? Has it been family not getting on board? What has it been? Plan for those things to happen and figure out what you're going to do when they do happen. Number 5, and this is kind of a deep one, is make sure your goals align with your greatest good. There's a fine line between using goals as motivation, using goals as a way to challenge you and help you grow, and then using goals as a way to push you, as a way to stress you out. We don't want this. We want goals to help you grow. So, if you find that you're putting these goals in front of other things that bring you joy, other things that are good for you, then it might be time to reevaluate that goal. I'll use myself as an example. For a really long time, my New Year's resolutions and my goals were always aesthetically based. It was always about doing more in the way of exercise, doing less in the way of eating, doing less in the way of taking up space. I always wanted to lose weight, get fit. It was always aesthetically based. Eventually, I realized that I was putting those goals in front of other activities that made me happy, like socialization, like rest. The 2 goals that I had for myself, losing weight and feeling comfortable in my own skin, they weren't happening simultaneously. So I knew that one of them had to drop in order to achieve the other one. And ultimately, I realized the thing that was really needed for my greatest good was to feel comfortable in my own skin. So I had to press pause on the aesthetic goals. Eventually, I noticed too that even when I did hit my goal, even when I hit that perfect idea in my head, it didn't bring me true joy. It didn't bring me happiness. So there was a misfire there. And I'm just giving you permission to say, like, even though you make a goal, even though you scream it from the rooftops and you tell everybody in your life, this is my goal, if you ultimately decide that it's not working for you, if it's causing you more stress, if it's not in alignment with your highest good, it's okay to let it go and find a new goal. So that's really what I have to say, my 5 tips. If you're looking for some accountability, some support, some information, and some more growth in how to achieve your goals, especially your health goals, join my Fueled and Fit program. We start next Monday, January 9th. Now, my goal for the new year is to spend more time outside, so I'm going to get going and do that. Bye, guys.